Hello and welcome along to episode 3 of this Ashes test with me, Daniel. We are back today for the final session in day 1 at the Gabba. And the first innings is pretty evenly matched at the moment. If you don't know what I mean by that, and if you haven't seen the first 2 episodes, you can find a link to the playlist up in the eye above. But at the moment, it's very evenly poised, and I'm looking forward to seeing who can get out on top by the end of the day. So for those of you that haven't been here before, 1 session per episode, so up to 15 for the test match in total, and hopefully we'll be able to come out on top as an Englishman visiting Australia for the Ashes. If you're looking forward to the episode, please do chuck a thumbs up on it, subscribe down below for daily FM22 content, and 3 a week from this series up until Christmas. Monday, Wednesday and Saturday mornings UK time, evenings over in Australia. So please do come and check it out as we head into the final session post-tea on day 1. We'll be back in a minute for a quick recap of the score and to head into the highlights for the final 30 overs. So a quick reminder before we get going of where things stand at the moment. We obviously ended up picking a very different side to England in real life, which was a little bit surprising, but we have started the first day better. The first session was a little bit difficult, wasn't it? We ended up leaving Australia about 128 for 2 at the lunch break, just Pekowski and Labuschagne gone. But straight after lunch in the last episode, we got Smith and Warner in the first 2 overs. A silly run out for Warner. Smith, classic edge to Stuart Broad. Broad continued that brilliance against Matty Wade, then to Cam Green. But now the issue is 45 runs without a wicket. And Carey and Cummins starting to build a partnership. Cummins the skipper looking decent on 18. And Carey, to be fair, possibly other than Warner, is the only man on debut that hasn't looked at risk at all. So we've got to do well to get him out. But of course it's the tail after that. We would expect to get them out pretty quickly. But this partnership could be a little thorn in our side. When we got them to 169 for 6, we did think we'd get them out for under 250. But now they're going to be knocking at the door of 300. And that's probably what they're going to be going for. The run rate has slowed. We're doing much better in terms of economy. But to be honest, I'm getting a little bit frustrated. The wickets have been shared out between Broad with 3, 1 for Wood and 1 for Anderson. Wokes has been the economical man. Stokes had a good spell in the last one. And Joe Root's bowled a couple. But probably the only test in Australia you can get away without spin. And although the pitch has been a lot flatter here than it is in real life, we've not managed to make enough inroads in the last hour of the second session. So let's see what we can do tonight here. Get in and bat for the second day. Normally the best at the Gabba, so it would be nice for us to set a big score then. Let's head into the first over after tea and decide who's going to bowl. So there's a bit of an issue here, isn't there? We've got partnership breakers. We've got confidence to factor in. I think we have to go back probably to Broad because he is the man who has taken the wickets here, and that's what we need at the minute. He's aggressive. Wood's a brute. They're going to bowl the first 6 or 7 overs between them after tea. Let's go and get into Stuart Broad. Around the wicket to the left-hander. Fingers crossed. Let's go. First ball of the session then. Outside off stump. We know what we want to tempt him into. He plays it to the leg side. And he's going all the way down to deep mid-wicket. He gets 1. I don't know why he had to slide there. But very good shot because they're the sort of ones that the other batsmen, the Wades, even the Warners to an extent, were edging a little bit. But not Carey. Very confident across his stumps. Let's try and get at the stumps then. Force him into a shot if we can. We do. Just defends it away though. They've got through for 1 again. It's terrible fielding. The slowness of it. And Broad concedes another run. Right, we're going to try a slower one with Broad to Carey. We've got to do something to trick him. He's not tricked by it though, is he? He's loving that area of the field and they're going to get another run. Let's try the shorter one to Cummins. Try and force him to play just outside off. He's doing very well at leaving them so far. That one's through the covers though. It's going to be another single. And that's 4 off the over. Good start for Australia. 218 for 6. Little bit shorter this time from Wood. We're trying to get that 4th stump line. No, too far leg side. That's going to be easy runs. Another single. Not the best start for Mark Wood. That single brings up the 50 partnership for Australia. They're looking fantastic with these 2 at the crease. That's a big shot though. Beats the fielder. And the confidence is there for Alex Carey. Now, we'd expect to concede a few more runs here because we are trying to take wickets actively. That one has caught him right in the body. Excellent ball from Broad, but it's not going to force a wicket, is it? Let's try and get that consistent line and length back for Broad. Can he produce the goods? Forces the shot outside off. It's a beautiful drive for extra cover, though. Might go all the way, this. I think it will. 4 runs, Australia. Third ball of the over for Wood. No sign of a wicket so far. Let's go faster with this one. Plays through the offside. We haven't seen that much from Carey. It's a lovely strike. Goes all the way, I think. 2 fielders chasing, can't get there. This is not good. This is the complete opposite of the last session. It's a bit more like the starts in the morning. In comes Broad again. Second ball of the over. With the movement, we tried a cutter. Oh, almost got a tickle on it. Not quite. This is brilliant. This is what we need. Just change up the shape. I'm going to throw in a few more off-cutters yet. Try and really frustrate them and try and force a mistake as he collects that one away on the leg pads. Fair play to him. Nicks 1. Might even be 2 here. It's very fine. And Broad is going to have to settle for another 2 runs. We need to keep them below 4 and over here. Final ball of the over for Broad. Just 2 off it so far. Oh, big swing from Cummins. Got nowhere near it. That's a scary one for him. Much better over from Broad. In comes Mark Wood. We'll try the standard line and length across the stumps first. In he goes. Too easy to glance away. That's going to be another single. Got to get a better line. In comes Wood again. This time to the right-hander, Pat Cummins. Oh, he's gone through him. Straight through the gate. That is a beauty. Between bat and pad. Takes off the top of off stump. Not sure about the ball movement there, the animation. But what a delivery from Mark Wood. Tiny bit of swing caught Cummins out. And he goes. The skipper is out. Mitchell Stark in. 2 left-handers at the crease. But my word, did we need that wicket. Because Carey at the other end looks like staying there all day. Let's throw in another in-swing up. We might as well after that delivery. And it'll be a little harder to the left-hander. But let's see if we can catch Stark out. Oh, just gets it away defensively. Excellent from Mark Woods. Australia now. 2-3-4 for 7. 250 looking like a target if we can whip through the tail. Here comes Wood again, going straight for the stumps at speed. Oh, just past the edge. This is better. We've got them where we need them. That scent of fresh batsmen with nerves at the crease. 1 ball left in the over, and as well as getting the wicket, only 1 run. The economy is starting to come back. That one's just outside off. It's a massive swing of the bat, and it's going to go all the way to the boundary. According to the commentary, it was a thick edge. But Mitchell Stark gets 4, and there's probably going to be 2 or 3 of those in our frustrating finish here. Right, Stuart Broad has had 5 balls in this over. Carey is not playing a shot. We're trying to tempt him. Just outside off. Goes for the big one. Back to Broad. Defended away. Maiden for Broad. Excellent work. Carey getting defensive. It's starting to feel like it might be close to Jimmy Anderson time here, I've got to say. That one's into the stumps. It's the same edge. Oh, not again. We've got to put a fielder there because that's twice in 2 overs. It looks like his favourite big swing of the bat. And we have got to put something in to deal with that. Right, against Stark, we've taken out the second slip because there aren't going to be thin edges here. And we have gone for gully and 4th slip. Let's see if it has the same effect. We're going to try and do the exact same delivery, basically. And try and see if he plays it. Maybe with a gully there, he won't. He goes for the swing, though. Oh, he's got his edge to the leg side. Oh, that's a joke. 3 fours for Stark. And the 2 edges out to the offside tempted us to change the field. It wouldn't have affected that. But then an inside edge down to the leg side. Incredible. I mean, it is back-to-back boundaries, but it is 2 stunning deliveries from Mark Wood. In again. That one's up in the air. Oh, it's going to go as well. 3 edges in a row. How on earth have we not had Mitchell Stark out here? I'm going to try the same delivery to Carey just in case, but it's unlikely to do anything now, isn't it? Mark Wood's in. That one's at the stumps, and Carey deals with it comfortably. Down to his favourite region, deep mid-wicket. It's going to be 1 more run for Australia. The harshest 10 off the over you will ever see. It does mean, though, that we get 1 more go at Mitchell Stark, and I'm going to throw in a slower one. I'm going to really try and catch him on the pads here. In it goes. Oh, did he get something on it? I thought it hit the pad there. They're going to run through a single. It's 11 off the over. It's embarrassing, really, for the quality of the deliveries, but it's one of those things in Test cricket. Standard delivery outside off. If anything can tempt him to play, surely it's that. It's edged. Oh, it's over the wicket keeper. Oh, my words. These boundaries are ridiculous. What a 2 overs from these boys, but they just cannot find the breakthrough. Need 1 moment of luck here. Stark edges another one. Oh, this is becoming frustrating. Alex Carey v Mark Wood. 1 away from his half-century, and that's going to be it. It's an excellent shot. It's an excellent innings. I think he's been the best batsman of the lot. No real scares at all from him. And there's his celebration. Thoroughly deserved from the debutant. What it does mean, though, is we've got Mitchell Starc back on strike. And we've already got that fielder prepped at gully. Please, just let one go straight into his arms and let him catch it. In he comes again. Mark Wood to Mitchell Starc. Oh! Just misses the stumps. Broad out. Anderson in. But we're not far from Ben Stokes' territory. Let's get back over the wicket. We know how we like to bowl with Anderson. And there is still, weirdly, just a little bit of swing in the surface here. So that's what we're going to go for. And that's why he's back in. Jimmy Anderson across the stumps. Almost catches his man out there. So the idea is we're going to keep swinging them in, and then just throw one outside off. That one's up in the air though. It's going all the way. Going to be 4. One bounce. Carey makes it look easy. He's so settled in this innings. Well, 4 pretty defensive shots from Mitchell Starc in this over. Just calming it down a little now. Goes for a big one there though. Oh, inside edge again. My words. Jimmy Anderson bowling into Carey, and Carey has been absolutely phenomenal. First ball of the over, plays it away, and it's deep mid-wicket again. Another single, looks so comfortable. But now, Anderson's got to go at Starc. This will be interesting. Final ball of the over for Mitchell Starc. This is becoming quite the frustration now for us. Big edge, between fourth slip and gully. Oh my words. Australia into the 270s, and they don't deserve it at all. Here comes Mark Wood. We'll probably give him just this one more over to Alex Carey. Leaves outside off. Much more cautious batting. In comes Carey. Third of the over. 2 dot balls so far. This one in at the stumps. Carey's just defending. He nicks one off it though. We might have to bring up the mid-off. Wood into Carey. Can we force him to play an aggressive stroke? In it is. Faster. Inside edge. Down to long leg. Oh, it's one, but it's a rare scare for Carey. And the bails came off from that throw, I think, but he was already back. Usual plan to Carey then after another single, this time from Mitch Starc. Can we get it in at the stumps? He plays away. He looks like he could bat the full 5 days at the minute. Unless he makes a mistake, I don't see how we take the wicket. It's about maintaining the run rate for him. Right, we've got a leg slip, 4th slip, 5th slip, gully, and we've brought in deep mid on and deep mid off to mid on and mid off. Hopefully there's a result. We've got a long leg for protection as well. But please, just let Starc miss one, will you? In towards the stumps again. Edged over the wicket keeper. And it even beats long leg to the boundary. Luck of the century Mitchell Starc is having today. He has got 35 runs and he will not have a clue how he's still in. Final ball of the over, and the good thing is there's so much space in the outfield now, he will just swing. And that one's just passed as well. Oh, we're getting closer. 279 for 7 Australia, but this is very lucky. And maybe, if we swing with the tail enders, we'll get big runs too. I feel we need a bowler like Woakes just to keep things tidy against Carey. I've brought in that deep mid-wicket in to the inner circle just to try and slow the run rate slightly, but at the moment, Mitchell Starc is just swinging mad, and his overs are going for big runs at the minute. That one away from Carey, very good to the leg side, should be another one. Now, we know the field that we play to Mitchell Starc at the minute, but I'm going to go across the wicket, or around the wicket, sorry. Try and match it up a little bit, outside off, big swing, out, got to be. That's the one at last. Chris Woakes faces Mitchell Starc around the wicket and forces the simple edge through to the keeper. Finally one of the big swingers is out. Mitchell Starc will say goodbye. He stayed in for much longer than he deserved to, but eventually he's out for 35 off Chris Woakes. His first wicket, a crucial one. Now can we get them out for under 300 and get in tonight? Woakes into Lyon. Bowling quick, bowling fierce, defended away, stunning over, breakthrough. And Australia 280 for 8. Drinks break up. That was the perfect time for a wicket. Second ball of the over for Stokes. We'll try and go in again. Just stand on off stump. Force him into shots. That's brilliant through extra cover. Doesn't go all the way. It's slowed up in the field, but should be a comfortable 2. Excellent work from Carey, and he stays on strike. Well, Carey passes 100 balls. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's picked the right shots. He's been defensive again. And then when he gets a loose one, glances it for 1. It's a very defensive spell for Australia. Carey picking 1s and 2s. Doesn't want to take big risks until then. That is a fabulous shot. He's going through extra cover. 4 runs for Carey. I spoke too soon. Final ball of the over. Lyon now 10 without getting off the mark. Can we tempt him? We can't. He defends brilliantly again. 287 for 8. A maiden for Stokes. But Australia's still in and they're edging towards 300. One more for Wokes. We're going to play faster, shorter. Just glanced away for one. Or is it going to be two? He might get back here. I was going to say great because Lyon's on strike, but not to be. 2 runs for Australia. Here comes Wokes in for the second ball of the over. Oh! First time Carey has completely misjudged one. The leg cutter caught him, but nothing doing. Let's keep it up. Cross seamer from Wokes. Third ball of the over. Can he produce the same result? Big edge! Goes through the gully region, which is completely unoccupied. Now Carey's looking in trouble. Just overstretched with the last one. Getting a little excited. Oh, just past the edge. Wokes is finding his stride here. By far his best spell of the innings. Right, Nathan Lyon is basically just eating up deliveries here. So I'm going to throw in a fast bouncer and see what he does. Just leaves it. Goes through for 4. Oh dear. Wokes into the 4th over of his spell. Bowling at Carey. Just started to get some edges the last over. But that one concedes a single. Means he gets a go at Lyon though. I'm tempted to go around the wicket swim. See what we can produce. Here we go then. Chris Wokes around the wicket to Nathan Lyon. At speed. Edged. Through gully. Oh, this is getting difficult. Because we are conceding so many runs from awful shots. Cross seam delivery for Wokes. Same again, but slightly slower pace. Oh, nearly an edge. Ben Stokes has had another little spell, but he's not really been affected. So what I think I'm going to do is bring in Joe Root because, let's be honest, we've not got many other tricks in the book. We've not been great in terms of economy with the seam bowlers this time. So let's just get Root in, see what happens. Root into Carey. Full. Straight. Is that out? I think that's LB. Did it get an edge? The edge is the only thing that can save him there. Must have been, because not out is given. I'm going to challenge it, you know. It's probably got an edge in, but I haven't seen a challenge yet. We've got 3 to go, so what's the risk? It'll probably have a big edge on it. Let's have a look. In it comes. This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it, in a second? He's playing at the shot. Where does it hit him as well? Might be too high anyway. But he didn't get the bat. Let's get a look at the line. Not out. So, pitch is outside off or in line. That's fine. Heading in. Is it over? Oh, just over the stumps. I mean, that's a full length delivery as well. And a suggestion that maybe we should just bowl really full. Almost Yorker length and see if we can catch him. I'm going for the slower one. Straight at the stumps. It's not a good ball. And it's away from Lyon easily. Released it poorly there. And that should be at least 1. They're coming back for 2. Please be a run out. Not gonna. Great run in. Lyon on to 6. Full length delivery for Chris Wokes to finish the over. Oh, Lyon flaps at it, but gets nothing on the bat. And it's straight through to Butler. Just the 1 off the over, or the 2, sorry, that they ran quickly. Australia 305 for 8. Gotta say, I'm really enjoying the Joe Root overs so far. Gotta play a spinner second test. That one straight to the fielder they thought about running. Nothing done in the end. Oh no! Root's thrown it to the wicket keeper and it's gone for 4 overthrows. This is stupid. He wasn't even out of his crease. He didn't need to throw it. And we're watching silly runs go here. They have got to fix the fielding. I've said it in every episode. But that's the worst of the lot. Because it was already a dead ball. It was back to Joe Root. Both batsmen were in their crease. Madness. Let's go for it again. Root concedes 4 runs. It doubles the runs conceded for him. And it wasn't deserved. But it's a good over regardless. 5th ball of the over for Broad. Can he find the breakthrough? He can't. And that space on the leg side means this is going to be a guaranteed 3 or 4. The fielders chase him, but they'll probably run 4 the way this is done. Who's going back? Carey now. So as long as they don't run again, it's 3. It is. Carey on strike for the final ball. Standard cross seam delivery to finish. We've got to be more careful with Alex Carey. He's so good at the moment. That one, though, just losing his confidence a bit from the spin. Still gets through for a single, though. Joe Root v Alex Carey. It's becoming a battle, this one. Straight at the stumps. Oh, he's dropped it. Has he? No, he's got it. He's got it. I thought he dropped it. It fumbled about a bit. But Carey edges one to the slips from Joe Root. The skipper, the part-timer, nicks the crucial wicket. Alex Carey, absolutely brilliant. Definitely fumbled this, didn't he? Yeah. And just about survived it. It's David Malan who gets the catch. 78 for Alex Carey. And now we've got to get the last wicket quick. Hazelwood coming in. Well, now we're down to the tail enders. Stuart Broad, looking for his 4th wicket, has got to be aggressive and fast. That one's edged. It's through. Nathan Lyon out for 9. Stuart Broad gets his 4th wicket. That's the man England should have played in real life. Through to Josh Butler, who takes the catch. And Australia all out for 313. Now, is it late enough in the day that we're going to see the bat tonight? He is appealing this. I guess he's challenging because it's the final one. It's certainly not a no ball. And he certainly got something on it, I'm sure. Let's have a quick look here. Oh, thick edge. He's just challenging because it's the last wicket. So there's no point even looking. He's going to be out. And now England might be out to bat, but there were only about 3 overs left. So we'll see if that's the case or not. Australia bowled out after 86.1 overs. They finish on 313. And Alex Carey was the star of the show. 78. Joe Root, the part-timer, took him in the end. Our scorecard, 1 wicket for Joe Root, 2 for Mark Wood, but he went for 75, very expensive, as was Anderson, who got 1 for 72. Broad was the star with 4 wickets for 73, and Wokes was the economy man. 3.24, took that crucial wicket as well. That was a big one after tea because we were struggling to break through. And Stokes, no wickets this time, but very economical. Well, it is still day 1, it is evening time, and we are coming out to bat. So, are we going to have just 2 or 3 overs to survive? I want to see where we're expected to be, because there's no time thing, which there used to be on this screen. Show how long's left in the day. But 86.1, we can't have more than 2 or 3 overs to defend, so I'm just going to make sure that we don't give away a silly wicket. In he comes, first ball, right at the stumps. Oh, it was high, it was a poor timed shot. But Burns survives it. Does better than he did in real life. In comes Hazelwood again. First over to Rory Burns. Outside off. Will defend that one away. 2 very dodgy balls so far. Let's see what happens with this one. Straight at the stumps. Defended really well that. We have no interest, absolutely none, in getting runs this evening. 4th ball of the Hazelwood over. Fuller at the stumps. Brilliant defensive shot. If we finish 0 for 0, this is a brilliant evening. We're not even going to try and play on the offside. We just want to glance one off the leg and try and be defensive. That's a great shot from Rory Burns, though. On the leg side, there's nobody out there. And although the outfield is very slow this evening, it does still trickle for 4. Burns off the mark. He'll swap that for real life, won't he? Final ball of the over for Hazelwood. And unless it's an absolute treat, we're not going to play at it. Instead, we just leave. It goes over the wicket-keeper. And it goes all the way for 4. What a lovely start that's been. 8 runs off the over, and that might be the end of the day. We go off. We faced 1 over this evening, 4 defensive shots, 1 poor half volley away to the leg side for 4. Great shot, you can see it there. And then Hazelwood gifted us 4 as well. We finish on 8 without loss after bowling out Australia for 313. This is perfectly poised. If you did enjoy the episode and you're looking forward to day 2, which will start in the next episode, please do put a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe down below for 3 episodes a week from this test match, Monday, Wednesday and Saturday morning UK time, evening in Australia. There's daily FM22 videos from 2 long-term stories up in the eye above. And come and find us on the Twitch channel too, where we have regular FM and football live streams. But a big thank you for watching. Your support with day 1 as always. It is greatly appreciated. Now we'll be trying to build a better innings than England and avoid the claps they had in real life. I'll see you next time to find out if we can do it.